So today I'm going to be testing the commonly asked question of, can you make money off of buying stuff off Bricklink? So in this video, I ended up spending $200 on Lego off of Bricklink to see if we can turn a profit, and let's see all the packages that I got. In the first package here, this one, I believe I paid $64 for, and after shipping, the shipping was $10, keep in mind. And just keep in mind that these are all Australian prices. First thing that we have here is, we're just going to open it up, and first we're just going to find a bag of parts. These are just going to go to, later in the video there is a set. These are some parts that I needed to complete the set, and I'll tell you about this later in other packages. And there's also this dish piece that I needed to complete an ATSD set from 2016. And then the next figure, this is a big one. So I have Phase 1 Commander Gree. This is a really cool and amazing figure. Put him off to the side. Next we have this Phase 1 Clone Trooper. This is the 2013 style without the leg printing. Got him for, I believe, $6, which is a crazy deal. It says just because there's some slight yellowing on the torso, but like that's barely noticeable. The next figure we have is Frodo. This is the one from that Rivendell set I got from Partying on Bricklink a few weeks ago. This one I got for only $11, and it sells for about $22 to $24 used on Bricklink. That's a really great pickup. And the final item of this first baggage is William Turner. So this is, I believe, the best figure. So there's going to be a bunch of really cool older vintage figs from cool lines. I'm going to make a sick display with them. This guy I also got for $11. This seller, he's marked them as used, but these are, as you can see, in pretty mint condition. No cracks, no very visible marks, which I think is a pretty great deal. This is a bit of a more exciting package here. So this one costed me $55, and after shipping and fees, $66. First figure here is the Luke Skywalker minifigure. This is the newest one from the mech. And the reason why I got this particular figure was because if you swap out his arms as well as his legs, you can create the UCS one. And tomorrow I will be going to a Lego store, and I'm going to be purchasing the keychain minifigure that has the UCS legs as well as the arms. I'll swap him out, and he will become a $25. And there will be more figures similar to him coming up. The next figure, this is going to be for my Iron Man display case, is the Iron Man Mark 5 minifigure. Now this is a really cool one because I needed this one to complete this display. And there's one more Iron Man figure coming up. Really sweet. It's got the no head print. The next one is, like I said before, I'm collecting some cool older minifigures for this display. This being the Patrick minifigure from the SpongeBob line. Really cool figure. I wish it did have dual mode legs because sides. However, this is a very sweet fig and a cool one to add to the collection. This next figure though is really cool. We have Tonto from the Lone Ranger series, another figure for that display. Appears to be in pretty great condition. This is the one that includes the bird, of course, on his head. Really amazing figure, honestly, for the time. And I think we have a couple more items in here. Next one being the Mummy figure from Indiana Jones, another one for the display case. Then I think this is the final. Okay, here's the what I believe is one of the cooler things I bought. So I got the original Marvel polybag. This is the first one that they've ever made. I paid $7 for this, which is about what they go for, $7 to $12 online. I'm really stoked I picked this one up. Gonna add it right into my sealed poly bag collection. In the next baggage here, this one costed me $36 with shipping being $3. Now this is going to reveal the figures that go to the set that I bought. So first off, we have a P1 clone trooper. This does not go to the set, but it's just adding to my clone army. That's really nice to have. And then here we go. So I also have this Indiana Jones figure, which is really nice. Like I said, this is going towards that really sick play where I'll have a bunch of different themes figures. This one seems to be in pretty decent condition, which is good. And then revealing the set, so more generic figure from it was Darth Vader. This is the one 2005. And if you can't already tell from this Anakin figure, Darth Vader's transformation, I got the main parts to it so I could remake it. The figure is in fairly bad condition. There's no cracks or anything around the torso, just the head is in pretty horrible condition, as you can see. However, I was able to pick this figure out for $2. So for $2, I think it's fine because this is a figure that helps me complete a set. So that's great. And that's that order. And then this next order cost $16. However, stupidly, it has a shipping of $11 for a $16 order. So keep in mind, I paid $16 for the main items, but the shipping was stupidly $11. But this one came in a box and it's pretty light inside. Here is the original instruction booklet, guys, to the 2005 Darth Vader transformation set. This is really cool. I'm gonna have most of the parts for these. The ones I didn't have, I just ordered online. But yeah, so I have the figures and this incredible set. And here we have the Lone Ranger, another one adding to my collection of cool exclusive minifigures. This one build up for you now. And then we just have some cards from the seller, as well as this bag of parts. So this contains pieces to the ATST that I needed, as well as parts to the Darth Vader's transformation. And then I ordered 20 of these. Open it up for you. These little black tile pieces, panel pieces, these are for the minifigure's legs to prevent cracking, which is really nice. And then the final, most expensive package that I paid $60 for at the shipping cost of $9.70. First figure that we got from this lot was SpongeBob here. Great figure, pretty sick as well. I'll open him up. This is another one for the display. This one's going to pair well with Patrick. And then I also have this torso, which I don't actually need the torso. I just need the arms for a figure, which is really nice because this is going to be to complete Starkiller with another figure here also helping me to complete. So if you don't already know, a couple months ago, I bought this lot online and I filmed a video about it, and basically I got Starkiller's torso, and that's the most expensive part of him. And he has this face piece, which is right here on this Endor Rebel figure. And this face piece is exclusive to this particular figure and sells for about $12 alone, but I couldn't find any for sale for like a justifiable price. But I ended up purchasing the Rebel figure for, I believe, $17, which seems pretty high. But overall, I think it was a pretty decent deal because the Starkiller is worth almost $100. And then the last figures here, we have C-3PO here. This one is going to be for the keychain that I'm going to get with Skywalker over there. This one's pretty sweet. That will be a $20 figure once the keychain is complete. Then, rounding it off, we have this Iron Man figure from Iron Man 3, which is a sweet figure to have. Check in there with these little blue pieces. White head, of course. Final figure is, oh, shoot. Oh, crap. I think that the seller, no offense to Bricklink, but the seller has messed up this Jack Sparrow minifigure. I don't even know what this is. I don't even think this is an official Lego figure. That face looks, no, it says, sorry guys, I won't really focus. I can't get it focused, but it says Lego, but this is not the right Jack Sparrow minifigure. I'll show you. The right one is Sparrow minifigure that I ordered. This one with, you can clearly see white arms and a normal face. This is just a classic Jack Sparrow minifigure. And this one is not the same thing, like at all. I have no clue what they sent. Yeah, this is definitely not the right figure. I'll just message the seller and hopefully they can ship me the correct one. That basically wraps up the video. Overall, I'm pretty stoked with what I got. I got parts that I need to complete sets. I got Darth Vader's transformation set basically complete for only around 25 bucks, which is pretty good, as well as getting other really amazing figures that I can add to a display, as well as getting parts to figures that are worth upwards of $100, such as the Star Killer minifigure. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and follow for the journey. We have almost traded up to that UCS Death Star, so keep following me and I'll see you in the next video.